Oi my friends, this is Arthuss and today I'm going to talk about some gold farms in World of Warcraft. So right before we start, if I miss anything, make sure to leave it in the comments below. Thank you. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is the raw gold farming. So pretty much what raw gold farming is, it's a farm where you don't touch other people's money. You won't touch other people's wallet or bags or anything that holds gold, okay? So that pretty much consists on to going to dungeons or even the general world, the PvE stuff of World of Warcraft. And while doing that, you're gonna be killing stuff, and you're gonna be the real gold farm in this method is the gold that you're gonna get from the mobs, from the enemies, the PvE, and that pretty much is dungeons, raids, or even shuffles. And first onto dungeons, people might do dungeons like Skyreach and do over and over, and then they're gonna enter the dungeon, kill all the mobs, kill the bosses, and then sell the items, and all of that is gonna give them a certain amount of gold, and that is the gold farm pretty much into dungeons. Raids, it's the same thing. You're just gonna clear everything, get the items, sell the items, and that's gonna be the raw gold. Now shuffles are pretty much the farms where you gonna get into a dungeon or a certain place on the game, and then you're gonna be killing mobs and farming a pretty much a specific stuff to craft another item that you're then gonna sell into the NPCs. You have like a Taldazar where you're gonna farm the Shimmer Scale and the Bloodstained Bone to make the Shimmer Scale Striker, or may farm the Quill Rats on Drustvar to make the Coarse Leather Cestus and then again sell on the NPC. Or you can even farm like Freehold and get the Tide Spray Linen, make I think Tide Spray Linen Pants, and then also sell them on the NPC. And last but not least, all about the raw gold farming, there's the farm where you just kill mobs on a certain zone and you just loot them for gold. Like people do a lot in Suramar. You can go there and fight like a lot of bots and stuff doing it, and pretty much groups and groups of just aggroing stuff and then killing them and just looting, getting like a couple golds, couple thousand golds an hour. So the second farm or gold farm, let's say, is the auction house farming. That's where we enter the getting money from other people, and what pretty much you're gonna do is farm stuff or just like flipping stuff on the auction house, and your gold is gonna come from other players. And with that I mean you can be farming like stuff that is selling for a good amount of gold on your server. It's gonna give you a good amount of gold per hour, just like let's say Serenite might be worth like 10k gold an hour or more, and then you're gonna take like your mining character and gonna be spending your time like in Northrend farming that amount of time or hours, how many hours you want. You're gonna take all of that Serenite and put on the auction house. Another thing you can do is like craft stuff from the pretty much every expansion and just take all of those stuffs and put on the auction house, make your gold. Those are a lot. There are like a lot of ways to make gold with the auction house, and I'm not gonna cover like pretty much specific things on this video. That's just gonna want to tell you that that is a way of doing gold. It's like buying cheap stuff to craft the expensive stuff that people pretty much are. Some people are just like brain dead, and they are crafted items worth like 1.5 or maybe 2 times the price that they cost to make, and so you can pretty much make a lot of gold by getting the stuff, the reagents to craft the stuff, and then just buy cheap, sell higher, sell expensive. You can also reset prices if something is selling like really cheap and you have enough gold. You might just want to buy everything and put it on a higher price. That is like a high risk, high reward stuff. If you want to know more about auction house farm, there's a lot of channels with really good guides and stuff about that. And I also pretty much every video I'm gonna talk about gold, I'm gonna recommend TSM, because it's just a great add-on to help you on auction house and stuff. And the last type of farm that I'm gonna talk about is some kind of stuff that I just kind of nested into one group, let's say. And this one is called like services. And with services, I pretty much nested a lot of things that you can do for another players that they are gonna pay you. Just like buying raid locks. Let's say you're gonna sell an ICC lock. Like, people just wanna go and kill the Lich King, so you're gonna make your way into ICC and stop right before you kill the Lich King and just like sell. Oh, I'm selling the Lich King lock, so people are gonna get into the raid and go straight to the Lich King. I see people selling that for about 350 gold or something. There are also services like level rush, people like on level 110 and take them to 120, like going really fast on dungeons and stuff. There's also other stuff like achievements, like helping people get the achievements. Those are pretty much like mount runs. You take people to a specific raid, old raids, and do the specific achievements in order for the people to get that mount. That's another way. And one thing that I haven't seen in a while, and might be a good tip if you're looking to make some gold, is Profession Rush, and I haven't really seen those in a good while. And that involves pretty much on getting all of the items that you're gonna need to level a profession to the max level, and you could really charge a good money for that. Like, level pretty much every expansion level of that profession, like from classic to the current expansion. That might be a good thing to do. And the last two things that I see on services are like mage portals. Those used to be a thing back in the day, like till Cataclysm and Mists of Pandaria, but now we just have like portals everywhere. So that might still sell. That's just not as popular as it used to be. And also the arena rushes, there's always people selling like carries and stuff. So that's another way to make gold. So I think this pretty much covers the basics on the WoW gold farming methods, let's say. If I missed anything, make sure to leave it in the comments below. And I just noted pretty much the basic. I didn't get any any specific or went too deep on any of the methods. I just wanted to show or speak a little bit about them, so you can stretch a little bit on your gold farming and try new stuff. Try some new stuff. If you have the item level, you might want to start selling some rushes and some carries. You might make a lot of gold with that. If you don't, you might want to go raw gold. If you have experience with the auction house, you can always try it. You can always search for video. The best thing you can do to farm gold in this game is study. Study the game, make researches, look at videos, go to forums, to pretty much every website you can find. There's always new stuff about the game that you might not already know, and that's gonna help you make gold. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave it a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.